YouTube. It's your boy. Guess what? Back. It's been a while, man. Wow, it's been like a while. I want to be more consistent. So I'll be putting up videos every Friday. But this is kind of an announcement of something I want to do. It's a segment I'm very passionate about, and I'm want to push forward through it more. One of the most gratifying things I've ever had to feel was back home when I was teaching people how to make beats and showing people how to work the MPC, the MV, and stuff like that. But even though y'all haven't seen me do a lot of it, I love sampling. I love samples. I love construction kits. I just love sounds. It's like a big deal to me. Don't a day go by where I'm not thinking about making music. Don't a day go by where I ain't thinking about flipping a sample or finding new techniques to improve myself, to reinvent myself, and just take it to that next level. And I still feel obligated to some way to teach, newcomers how to get into this beat game. But I also learned that I wasn't given the opportunity. No one really taught me how to make beats. I mean, nobody really sat down and showed me, like, look, I didn't have a mentor when it came to beat making. I just had to figure it out. I had a mentor when it came to DJing, which really made the process and made my connection with DJing click, because I had a mentor. But mentors are very important, and another reason why I've been away is I've been really be getting my coaching, my life coaching, my inspirational speaking on helping people and talking to folks. I'm hoping to do some public speaking at some point in the future. I really love helping people, and I really like talking about leadership and stuff like that. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, every so often I'll go on one of my little talks. But I do a lot of that. And pretty much I'm going to do a segment. It's going to come out every Friday, and it's going to be called The Art of Sampling. But it's the art of sampling from the soul. And pretty much going over hip-hop and how it makes you feel. This music thing is more of a feeling. Now, if you're into, like, I want to learn how to work the MPC, I want to learn how to work the push, I want to learn how to do this, I want the technical stuff, and you're in a rush to just make hit records and make beats and this, that, the other, then this is not for you. Simply because a lot of people get into this beat making thing because it looks cool. Yeah, I want to make beats and I want to do this, and because it looks cool. Man, if music doesn't touch you in any way, I mean, if music don't touch you, you don't have a song that resonate in your memory where you can remember what you was doing when you heard that first song or heard that song for the first time, then yeah, this ain't for you. And I'm just going to be straight up, because I really want to because I think the longevity of all the quality producers out there, like your Timbalands, your Pharrells, your Dre's, your Swiss Beats, and your Premier, your P-Rock, all these guys that have all this longevity that's been making music and beats consistently, the one thing they have is passion, but a love for music. A love for the purity of just music itself. And what I find out, or not what I find out, but what I find in a lot of these, in a lot of stuff and reading comments and stuff like that, everybody getting super technical and getting on other people. Y'all, that's such as whack, or I don't sample break beats, or that's not authentic. And I'm like, ho. And a lot of these people I know are younger than me. So I've been around since hip-hop's conception, and I watch it evolve into something. And I'll be talking about hip-hop and how I see it, how I've seen it evolve through my lens. And I think that's important, because hip-hop means something different to everybody. And to me, it just means a lot, because it's I joke around, and I told my wife before we got together, I said, we ready to get into this relationship, look like we ready to get deep, so I just need to confess something to you, and I need you to understand, and I need to know if you can deal with this. And she said, what is it? I asked her, I said, can you deal with the other woman? She said, what you mean? I said, yeah, it's another woman. Can you deal with that? Well, what's this other woman? I said, it's my music. Because I have a deep relationship with it. It's not a day go by, unless I'm on vacation or something, that I'm not in this lab. I'm in this lab every day. Now, so what I'm saying is, a lot of what we do, and a lot of my peers that be making this music, we listen for stuff. We're fans of hip hop. We're fans of music in general, and it's just music that just touches us in a way. And when you flip a sample, what you're trying to do is you each time we make a beat, we're going for that feeling. It's like a drug addict trying to get that first high again. And that's what it is. We're looking for that feeling that it gives. So when we hear stuff that just doesn't embody that feeling, that's, a lot of times you hear us complaining, and that's how I can respect my elders now that didn't like our music, because their music touched them in a way, our music touched us in a way, and the younger generation, their music touches them in a way. But you do got a lot of people through all genres, through all times of making music, that just wanted to get into it because it looked cool, it was trendy, they didn't want to, who cares about the history? And that bothers me, but that doesn't work for me. Knowing how it evolved, where it came to, this hip hop thing, and where it's come to, and where it can go, those things inspire me deeply. So I remember, when I first heard Rapper's Delight, and I realized that, oh wow, that's the music, the good times. But it wasn't a sample; it was an interpolation. Back in the day, in the early days of hip hop, when they did stuff, they remade tracks, but they were all interpolations. Then when samplers came into place, we started sampling records, and we started off with loops, then running beats under loops, and then they started chopping sound. This thing evolved. It was even an era where, after the Sugar Hill Gang and Grandmaster Flash Furious 5 Funky 4 plus 1 Tetris 3, as that stuff started to die down, because they all said hip hop was a fad, then it had its resurgence, because then you had people rhyming over drum machines, and then one hit record that really, made it real prevalent was when Run DMC came out with Suck MCs. Then you had LL Cool J with I Need a Beat. Everything was drum heavy and drum machines. Everything was about the drum machine. Then Marley Marl sampled the drum sound, and then he started sampling drums, right? Rather than running breaks, he started sampling drums from records and saying, hey, I can take these drums, I can take James Brown drums, which was, and I can make my own patterns out of them, So then that took it to another level right there. So this sampling thing has evolved in a lot of ways, and for you beginning producers, I want to take you through the steps. And that's why I call it the art of sampling. I want to inspire you, and I want to inspire even not just beginners, but novices and professionals alike, whatever. If you get something from it, because sometimes we don't go back, and that's one thing. Going back to the limitations and going back to how it was done back in the day, sometimes it sparks something new, to incorporate in today's music. So we always bringing the old back to the new and flipping it in a new kind of way to evolve into something greater. So you got to always go back to go forward, because there's nothing new under the sun, and everything is recycled and everything is remixed. People may want to it's plagiar, whatever. Everything is remixed. You know what I'm saying? When the MPC came out, that just set the standard. So those 16 pads started with that MPC. Now you see everything with 16 pads. Not everything, but you know what I mean. Even the machine has 16 pads. The MV8000, MV8800, 16 pads. Why? Because it works. So everything is a remix of something. So I just want to take you and inspire you through motivation and inspiration to make dope beats. I'm not going to tell you how to operate a particular machine, how to run a particular DAW, because that's not how you truly learn in the essence. If you just want to learn the technical aspect of beat making, there's a lot of videos out there. But if you want to see the inspiration and be inspired about your beat making, think outside the box, and see somebody or have somebody who's going to open up this, expand this more, then watch these videos, because I'm going in, baby. I'm going in. So they're coming. As a matter of fact, it's going to actually start this Friday. So depending on when you see this video, it's going to start tomorrow or the day after tomorrow if you see it tonight, because I'm posting this right away. So I'm excited about the segment. I'm working on the first one right now. It will be out Friday. And I'm excited where this is going. All right. So thanks for all those who have supported me. You know, rate, subscribe. I'm gonna boost my channel up again. At first, I never was asking for subscriptions and rates and thumbs up and all that, but I need that in my life right now. So if you really like it, I need to know that I'm reaching people, and I need to know that what I'm doing is working. Because if it's not working and it doesn't fit, and you're not getting anything from it, then I'll do something else. But I only want to inspire you to make dope music and take your production to a whole nother level by being inspired. So check it out. Check out the first episode on Friday. Let me know what you think. And if it's a hit, I'll continue to do it. If not, we'll do something else, baby. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all a rundown and a heads up of what's to come. Thank you. Peace.